Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press morning podcast for March 20, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, tensions in the Middle East continue to escalate after Israel's attack on an Iranian gas field, which was met with swift retaliation from Iran. The conflict has disrupted shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, affecting global energy supplies and prices. The U.S. is considering lifting sanctions on some Iranian oil to contain the impact on energy markets. In another developing story, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu revealed that Israel acted alone in the attack, sparking concerns about the unity of U.S. and Israeli war aims. The situation remains fluid, with the international community watching closely for any further escalation. Meanwhile, Cuba's severe energy crisis has taken a turn for the worse, with widespread blackouts and fuel shortages crippling the island nation. A U.S. blockade has restricted oil shipments to the country, but 2 Russian oil tankers are en route to Cuba, carrying much-needed fuel to alleviate the crisis. The arrival of these shipments could provide some relief to Cuba's struggling economy, but a long-term solution to the island's energy and economic woes remains elusive. These stories are developing, and we'll continue to bring you updates and analysis throughout the day. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know it's right now. We have several developing stories to bring you up to speed on. Firstly, tensions between the U.S., Israel, and Iran continue to escalate with significant impacts on global energy markets. The conflict has led to a surge in oil prices, with international crude futures increasing by nearly 30%. In less than 3 weeks. The average price of a gallon of gas in the United States has also risen to $3.25. In related news, the U.S. and Iran have engaged in a military confrontation in the strategic Strait of Hormuz. Iranian forces have laid mines in the strait, prompting the U.S. to launch strikes against Iranian coastal targets. The situation remains fluid, with both sides refusing to back down. Furthermore, the conflict has led to human rights concerns, as evidenced by the recent executions in Iran. The White House has condemned these actions, with spokesperson Olivia Wales stating that this is the Iranian terrorist regime and that President Trump will never allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon. As the situation continues to unfold, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has suggested that the Trump administration may remove sanctions on Iranian oil that was already being shipped in an effort to lower prices. However, it's unclear how effective this measure will be in stabilizing the market. We will continue to bring you updates on these developing stories as more information becomes available. In the meantime, Americans are advised to be prepared for continued volatility in the energy market and potential disruptions to their daily lives. We'll keep you informed throughout the day. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskwiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, the Federal Reserve has taken a cautious approach, prioritizing economic stability amidst uncertainty. This decision has sent ripples through the market, with precious and industrial metals taking a hit as oil prices soar. Gold, silver, copper, and palladium all declined, with investors worrying about inflation and higher interest rates. In other news, the Republic of ISC has declared a quarterly cash dividend of $0.20 per Class A limited voting share, rewarding its shareholders. This announcement comes as Canada's population records are being rewritten, driving up demand for housing, particularly in the Greater Toronto area. A new public-private partnership has launched a $4 billion fund to purchase unsold condos, which is expected to have a significant impact on the real estate market. Lastly, we're seeing signs of slowing economic growth, with copper prices declining and concerns about stagflation rising. However, not all experts are convinced that stagflation is on the horizon. As always, it's essential to keep a level head, focus on long-term fundamentals, and maintain a disciplined investment strategy to weather the storms and build wealth. Stay informed, stay ahead, and we'll catch you up on more market news and analysis throughout the day. I'm Louis, and this is the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, scientists have made a groundbreaking discovery in the search for extraterrestrial life. A team of researchers has detected unusual radio signals coming from a nearby galaxy, which could potentially be signs of intelligent life beyond Earth. This finding has significant implications for our understanding of the universe and the possibility of life existing elsewhere. Secondly, asteroid mining is becoming a reality, with companies like TransAstra working towards retrieving resources from space rocks. This innovative technology has the potential to unlock new business models in space and provide valuable materials that can support further exploration and development. Lastly, Jeff Bezos' new fund aims to revolutionize traditional industries by integrating artificial intelligence into manufacturing processes. With a budget of $100 billion, this ambitious project seeks to modernize and automate industries such as aerospace, chipmaking, and defense using high-level AI models. While this development has the potential to transform the way we produce goods and services, it also raises important questions about job displacement and responsible AI development. These stories represent just a few of the many exciting developments in science and technology that are shaping our world today. As we move forward, it's essential to prioritize responsible innovation, education, and retraining programs, ensuring that the benefits of technological progress are shared by all. Now, for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we discussed the thrilling World Baseball Classic, where Japan took home the championship title, defeating the United States in a nail-biting finale. This event showcased the skill and determination of players from around the globe, highlighting the growing international appeal of baseball. Next, we delved into the world of flag football, with the upcoming tournament featuring teams led by NFL stars like Tom Brady, Jaden Daniels, and Joe Burrow. With modified Olympic-style rules in place, this fast-paced competition promises to be an electrifying spectacle, offering a unique blend of skill, strategy, and entertainment. Lastly, we explored the captivating landscape of college basketball's March Madness. As the tournament unfolds, platforms like Kalshi are revolutionizing the way fans engage with the action, allowing users to trade on real-world outcomes and dive deeper into the excitement. With top contenders like Duke, Michigan, Arizona, and Florida vying for dominance, this year's edition promises to be an unforgettable ride, filled with bracket-busting upsets, heart-stopping buzzer-beaters, and Cinderella stories that will captivate the nation. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we discussed the controversy surrounding proof of citizenship requirements for voter registration. The U.S. Senate is considering the SAB America Act, which includes new documentary proof requirements, sparking debate over election security and voting rights. Several states have introduced or passed their own proof of citizenship bills, potentially impacting voting outcomes in critical elections. In other news, we reported on the tragic passing of Jimmy Gracie, a young man from Illinois who lost his life in an accident while abroad. The University of Alabama community, where Jimmy was a student, has come together to support his family and remember his legacy. Lastly, we touched on the ongoing debate over voting rights and election security. We visited small towns in states like Florida, South Dakota, and Utah, where new proof of citizenship requirements are being introduced or have already taken effect. Residents and voting rights advocates shared their concerns about balancing election integrity with voter access. These stories highlight the complexities of our democratic process and the importance of informed discourse. As we navigate these issues, let's remember the wisdom found in small towns, the dignity of ordinary work, and the beauty of everyday life that makes America so unique. We'll continue to follow these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we have some surprising news from the world of art and culture. A newly discovered video has led to the cancellation of The Bachelorette's upcoming season, starring Taylor Frankie Paul. The controversy surrounding her past altercation with her ex-partner has sparked a heated debate about domestic violence and the network's handling of sensitive issues. Next, we're talking about a major victory for artistic freedom. Rapper Aframan has won a landmark case against police officers who sued him for defamation and invasion of privacy over his songs and music videos, criticizing their actions during a 2019 raid on his home. This ruling has significant implications for free speech advocates and artists everywhere. And finally, if you're looking for some inspiration to start your day, we have a beautiful story about the power of art to educate and uplift. Our morning dose of culture and news featured an incredible piece about a stunning work of art that's worth seeing in person. So, be sure to check out our website for more on that. Now, for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Atanacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we explored the intriguing world of urban coyotes, delving into their adaptability and surprising presence in city environments. We discovered that these intelligent creatures are thriving in unexpected places, and it's essential to understand and respect their role in our shared ecosystems. Next, we celebrated the lighter side of wildlife photography with a look at the Nikon Comedy Wildlife Photography Awards. This annual competition showcases hilarious and heartwarming animal photos from around the world, while also supporting conservation efforts and highlighting the importance of preserving our planet's incredible biodiversity. Lastly, we ventured into the captivating realm of animal mating calls and their unexpected appeal to humans. Research revealed that humans share preferences for certain animal sounds with the animals themselves, suggesting a broader overlap in acoustic tastes than previously thought. This discovery invites us to reconsider our place within the animal kingdom and appreciate the beauty and complexity of animal communication. These stories remind us of the fascinating connections between humans and other species and the importance of preserving our planet's precious wildlife. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Atanacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.